Oh yeah, not even going to remember what vlog number this is until I edit it, but never mind. Thanks for tuning in, and also just wanted to let you know that it's really means a lot of the amount of, I've been looking at the analytics of the YouTube channel, and I don't do this for the views. I do this for about making memories and remembering things. So thanks for clicking on and watching this one. And ciao, greetings from Riga, more importantly from the Rixwell Elephant Hotel in the capital city. We're literally about 20 minutes from the old town by bus. And I'm here for the sixth and final round for the Latvian Rotax Max Challenge, the Lithuanian Rotax Max Challenge, Tillotson T4 Latvia, and also the fifth and final round for the respective club-based championships for Latvian karting. And we're going to be at Jelgava, which is the Rulitis karting circuit, which is about 40 minutes away by car. So I landed probably about the best part of just over an hour ago at Riga, got through the E-gates, got into a Bolt, which is effectively Eastern Europe's answer to Uber. Very prompt. There was a waiting zone. I literally hailed a Bolt. Sounds weird, doesn't it? And Andis, who was in an i30 Hyundai, fantastic job, gave him a little tip. And here I am in my hotel room before I go out for a little walk later on. So my body's trying to acclimatise to being 2 hours ahead of the UK. And normally that doesn't work quite well. But hopefully today I might be able to get a good night's sleep. I'm in the process of unpacking. Firstly, it's not an apology I need to give, it's an explanation. Now, I already explained about the fact of not doing the Spa 2-weeker, which included the road trip to Braunschweig and to Gifhorn, and then coming back over to Marienburg for BNL and Euro Trophy, along with Spa-Francorchamps for the Grand Strike 24 hours. That is still very, very real in my head in terms of emotional feelings about that, so I don't want to talk about it. Last weekend, Euro Trophy round 4, final round of the season, and also the final round under Camp Company's guidance or governance as official organiser and promoter. WSK Promotion SRL on Thursday last week were announced as the new organisers and promoters by Rotax themselves. So you're probably wondering what my answer to the following question is going to be. Am I going to be the voice? Is Alex Goldschmidt going to be the voice of European Rotax for 2024? The honest answer is, I don't honestly know. I haven't spoken to WSK. WSK haven't approached me. I'm not too sure if Rotax may be saying to them, well, Alex has done it for the last 6 years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to naturally let the situation play out and wait to see. However, in the meantime, things are progressing towards 2024. I've had some very, very interesting and exciting talks about what's happening next year. Karting is still part of it. I'll keep you updated about BNL, whether I'm going to do Nordic next year. Am I going to be doing Latvia? Am I going to be doing the Baltic Cup? There's so many different questions that people might be able to ask me. So on that note, I'm going to finish unpacking here. And then there's a Circle K about 2 minutes walk. I'm going to go there, get some supplies because I'm not paying €2.50 for a Coke at a freaking minibar. I'm better off getting some snacks from there. So I'll see you in the morning once I've had breakfast here at the hotel. And then when we go to Jelgava for day 1 out of 2, because this is a whistle-stop tour this weekend because I'm flying home late Saturday night. So ciao for now. See you in the morning. So now it's 6:30 p.m. UK time, 8:30 p.m. time here in Riga. So, the minibar. I had to put a €50 deposit down. That is €2.50. Now, I've just been to Circle K, which is literally 30 to 60 seconds walk right out, like literally you turn right outside of the entrance. Okay, just bought 2 bottles of Pepsi Max. They were on offer. So for a litre of Pepsi Max, in consideration to what is 330 millilitres on this can, I just paid for 1 litre €1.50. Mini bars are atrocious no matter where you go. So that's it. See you in the morning. Ciao. So good morning. It is now coming up to 20 past 7 in the morning. Still feel like it's 5 o'clock in the morning to me because of obviously the time difference, but this is my wonderful little room, my little hiding place from the rest of the world here at room 331 of the Rixwell Elephant Hotel. So breakfast has already started about 20 minutes ago. Jana's brother Chris, who's had his first haircut in 2 years. All I'm going to say is Instagram was bloody hilarious when I saw it. I'm still not quite awake, so I think probably after I've had brekkie, I'm going to head to the Circle K, get myself a Monster Energy. But I've got a couple of drinks from last night, the vitamin water, to help keep me hydrated, help keep electrolytes in my system, because it's going to be a long day. We're going to be at the circuit until quite late tonight. Sun is out, I'm hard at work, energy drink, headphones, as I've got to get things ready because just under an hour's time, 11 o'clock, guys from Burns will be here ready to set up their live stream, which starts this afternoon. Ciao. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to the 6th and final round of the respective Rotax Max Challenge Latvia and Rotax Max Challenge Lithuania seasons, along with Tillotson T4 Latvia and also the Latvian Karting Championship. My name's Alex Goldschmidt, live and direct from the Jelgava circuit here, around about an hour's drive from the capital city of Riga, as we have a lot of action to take place over the course of the next day and a half. We're very shortly going to get into time qualifying. Just to let you know that we are going to be having an issue with the live stream, so we will be back very, very shortly. As soon as we can, folks, we'll be back with you as soon as we can. Bear with us. Well, we did go briefly live with the stream. You can hear carts going out for qualifying. Nano had been out first, but unfortunately we have an issue, is in the fact that our generator has gone down again, which is a real frustrating point for all of us. So at the minute I cannot commentate on qualifying. So yeah, more problems.
Yeah, they are changing the generator, electricity going wrong, everything. But I think they're changing it right now. We'll wait for the UPS to get some battery time, and then we'll start.
Hopefully
from the next race.
Yeah. Hopefully from. So this is one of the things you don't see behind the scenes, where everyone's panicking, especially poor old Edgar's. His stress levels through the roof, even though he's just laughed as he's just gone past me. But we had a great introduction, and then Edgar's whispered in my ear through the headset, because they're now changing the Jenny. Qualifying is underway, so hopefully, very shortly, you will see some on-track action from today's heats, and maybe a bit of qualifying to boot. Right, update. It's now just gone 6:30. Sun is slowly setting, and power's on. Stream computer's blown a gasket. So Edgar's is at the moment trying to troubleshoot. So that's causing us a little bit of a teensy-weensy problemo. Sometimes these things you can't always predict. I was going through the top 10 for Micromax, RMC and LKK, and the stream just died. That literally just died. It must have caused Edgar's stream computer to go into poo its pants mode. So yeah, can't say any more than that. See you later. Well, I'm going to make this brief. The reason being is that is not going on. That is unplugged. I've just got bits of paper everywhere, and I'm doing all that I can, which is feeling like a spare part. Can't say more than that, but Edgar's has had to do the repair mode on the stream computer, so no live stream today. And if I'm honest with you, it's a shame. You can't get around these things. So yeah, just got paperwork on my desk, so I'm just doing the top 10s for each race and having information ready for tomorrow. That's all I can do. And this is what Edgar's is having to deal with, folks. A computer that's now booted into safe mode. So troubleshooting still going underway, and we are now at 7 o'clock and Minimax are out at the minute. But yeah, onwards and upwards. Hey, Edgar's?
Yeah.
Right, well, update. Just gone 7:30. As you can see, sunlight is fast fading here in Jelgava. DD2 Masters are having their heats at the moment. And then Tillotson T4 to round off today. Edgar's managed to get the computer sorted to the fact we have a vMix profile. And I said to him, look, don't rush. If we ain't gonna make it, we cut our losses, we go again tomorrow. That's exactly what we're having to do. So I'm now walking back over to Yanis. So yeah, been an interesting day. And as I said, these things do happen. Technical problems do occur. You just got to roll with the punches. And so yeah, just got to make sure pre-finals and the finals are out this world tomorrow. So, see you in a bit. So, first main day, the main man Chris driving us back. Not going to talk about this morning, are we? We're going to leave that one. If you want to ask me about that, let me know. DM me on socials, but we're going to head back to Riga now. And yeah, rest up, have some food, get ready for day 2. See you in the morning. Good morning. It's Saturday, the 16th of September. It is 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, this is the other side you don't see, where I'm up really, really early. I have to say a big thank you to the Rixwell Elephant Hotel. Was able to get some room service yesterday. So a nice burger with sweet potato fries, wonderful comfortable bed, and a brilliant shower. So, start of what is probably going to be the final. Well, my fight's at 9:15 p.m. tonight, so effectively my next 15 hours. So Chris is picking me up from the Circle K. For those wondering about the story, well, yesterday Chris came to pick me up at 8 o'clock outside the hotel. There was a big bus with loads of tourists from China. Couldn't tell whether they were Mandarin or Cantonese speaking. And there was a Bolt driver parked in front of the entrance and the exit for the underground car park here for the hotel. Chris pulls in, sees where I am, and the Bolt driver reverses back straight into the front of his dad's Lexus. Absolutely hilarious. But the funny thing is, the front of Chris' dad's Lexus has already been damaged, and they're waiting for the repair to be instigated by the insurance company. That's taken over a month, so Chris got out of that one. Don't know about the Bolt driver. The back of his Passat was a little bit ooh. But I'm meeting Chris at Circle K in about half an hour. So time to check out. Time to get my deposit back. And there we go. It's now coming up to 10:30 in the morning. Just caught up with Edgar's, and we are, well, had to put the old Rotax Max Challenge Latvia cap on for today. Rotax in full effect, and everything seems to be working so far. Touch wood, even though it's bloody plastic. So here's some of the footage from today at Jelgava. See you in a bit. Good morning, ciao, welcome along to what is the final day of the season for Rotax Max Challenge Latvia, Lithuania, and also the Latvian Karting Championship here at Jelgava, located around a 45 to 50 minute drive from the capital city of Riga. My name's Alex K as things stand. Let's have a look at some of the highlights from the previous race. So we did have 2 successive full starts for Micro Nano, which then prompted a little bit of a discussion. And then we also had some great moves by Juozaitis, who managed to do this manoeuvre around the outside of Timo Staranseca, going through into the final corner and taking the win by just under a second, and also setting the fastest lap plus an additional lap. Let's have a look at some of the highlights from that Micromax pre-final. So good start by Jokius Vaskelis, got swallowed up a little bit. Patrikas Jokius not happy about something, but was being closed in on by the likes of Remigius Kriausiunas. This little move here, that was the one of the young drivers out there making a nice move. Also, Juris Pluksner was on the move in the number 63, having got past the number 48 of Oskaras Bikovas. Then we had this duel with the number 17 of Juozaitis. And then there was the moment that someone went a little bit too wide, a little bit too heavy on the loud pedal. That was Stankiewicz. And then we had a 4-way scrap for 4th place towards the end. And then, oh yeah, well, it was 3 into 1 doesn't go. And then mounting the back bumper. And someone having a bit of a spin, a bit of a pirouette. So looking back, it was a great dive up the inside, where we got underway after the second time of asking. Mate Korbehidze looking up the inside of the race leader going through to turn 1. Vitalijs Skidikovs would hold on to second position. Bruno Pellet threw his elbows out on the inside of Elisa Stolchamani early doors, as Korbehidze was looking every which way but loose to get past Vitalijs Skidikovs. Nearly had an opportunity through the hairpin. They went side by side for just the briefest of moments, but Skidikovs had the inside line for the next left-hander. Elisa Stolchamani then got through on Mate Korbehidze to take third, and Korbehidze would fire back. The Georgian on point up the inside through the hairpin off of the bus stop. But Korbehidze would hit trouble later on and would end up going towards the back part of the field and ending up not where he wants to. He's got a lot of work to do in the final later on.
Elisa Stolchamani showcasing that the final hairpin was one of the sweet overtaking spots for her. And Kobahidze lost 3 positions on the bounce to Bruno Perlet and Marius Karšiaukas. And a little bit later on, a drama. Now, I'm not too... It might have been a steering or an issue where Kobahidze got caught out. But then the battle would wage on for 3rd position. Bruno Perlet getting through on Elisa Stolchamani along with Marius Karšiaukas. But it would be Tom Strehler that would win the race. So the advantage going to the final race of the season. Let's have a look at some of the highlights. Good start by Kate Drobiseva, who's looking towards the outside of Sestakos, but Marta Spike gave her a little bit of a fight up the inside through into turn 2. But then the battle really was waging on between the likes of Kate Drobiseva, Marta Spike, and also the likes of the 362 of Romans Rodinovs. Rodinovs would start pushing Sestakos, but then this really great 3-way battle. There was the moment where we saw one in the barriers, or one of the tyres, and then Marta Spike decided to fire it up the inside of Kate Drobiseva. Tonis Johannes Domingas was really factoring into this, but then we saw the move where Marta Spike went wide up into the air as a result of contact with Kate Drobiseva. Kate finishing in 9th, Marta finishing in 12th, but Marta still showcased her speed. Then Oskar Savicki with this move on the 302 of Hubertas Budvidis on the Tony Kart chassis, and there is the kart now being picked up by the recovery vehicle, which means we do have a slight delay. So we take a look back at the highlights. Again, another false start, but then second time out we got the green flag waving, and Vilkans led the way. Lochmelis early doors got himself into 2nd position, but Maxim Shirko was hot on his heels. The Lithuanian sent it down the inside of the Latvian through the hairpin after the bus stop. And whilst Vilkans was pulling away, you had the likes of Dennebergs battling away with Jean Zemis, Veg Vargas, amongst others. But then the floodgates were royally opened when some drivers, like Janovskis, got their elbows out and went through at the hairpin just after the bus stop chicane. Jean Zemis was finding himself between a rock and a hard place. And then we did have a brief change of lead. Shirko through on Vilkans into turn 1. Threaded the eye of the needle, but Vilkans able to fire back at the main hairpin just off of the bus stop chicane. That allowed Lochmelis to get through on the Lithuanian and retake 2nd position. And then Shirko went, well, I'm not having any of that. He got through. Lochmelis defending against Dennebergs, but then a little bit later on, things would change once more. Lochmelis would fire it up the inside of Shirko, run wide. Dennebergs got through, Veg Vargas got through, and Shirko then had to defend. Lochmelis had dropped all the way outside of the top 5. But then, again, more moves occurring. Janovskis really being the serial opportunist that he is, but Egils Vilkans took the race win. Indeed. So this is the moment that really set the tone for the final. Tankevicius just went, right, Henrys, you've got to get past me. Then Gruber just woke up and had fire and brimstone behind those eyeballs of his as he launched it. This was a great move, one of the best I've seen so far. Gruber up the inside, 2 wheels on the grass, but Tankevicius just calmly took it like a Saturday afternoon drive in the countryside. But we're going to have a look back. Well, it was a comedy of errors with the race start. We had... everyone was like fanning out. Red flag was being brought out initially. Again, another full start. And then red flag was brandished, and everyone's like going, hang on, what was going on? Finally, we got things going. I think there was a bit of a cheer from the grandstand when that happened. Kalexons was into the race lead, and then Ivars Freibergs was really banging down the doors of everyone, including Zuskovics in the 551. But yeah, I mean, it was all a case of, you know, this moment here was defining what happened. As the 551 went wide, the 523 of Marcus Spikus went through. Zuskovics went wide and off the circuit, dirtying those tyres. And then we had a great battle between the 555 of Riekstins and the 507 of Martin Spikis. It got a bit hot under the collar a little bit later on in the race, truth be told, because Joris and Martin Spikis were battling away, and this was the moment that eliminated Ivars Freibergs. Up and over, and bang went Marcus Spikis in the 523. Ivars unable to continue and literally on the middle of the road, going through the final hairpin. And then it all started intensifying again. Martin Spikis getting through on the 518 of Maris Lochmelis. But then this happened. Joris Spikis, yeet. Big old wallop into the right hand side of Martin, so I'm sure is feeling a little bit banged and bruised. And then everyone tries to get through. But Kristaps Kalixons takes the win. So please, please, please keep the calamity of race starts away. But we've got 2 more races to go. We're going to have a look back at Tillotson T4. Yeah, well, there was a little bit of a scare because Yanis and Christophers nearly came together. The 2 Garnis. Then battling away, well, it was pretty much line astern for the majority of the race, if not all of the race, because David Zalmans and Elisabetta Johanna Zulce were literally intertwined, so to speak. But Zalmans took the win. Zulce second.
It's final countdown. Yes, it's cheesy. 2.5 minutes until the stream goes live, and I am ready. Bad hair never looks so good. Here's some of the highlights from the finals here in the Algarve, and then we got the podiums, and then heading back home to London Stansted. Enjoy. Done. That's it. And Edgar's killed the computer right after I said mic drop. I'll see you in Bahrain if we've already got a ticket. Goodbye. So, yeah. It was all going so well until an incident took out one of the generators, one of the Jennies, and it's leaking fuel. And the person who walks away is going to get a bill from Edgar's. I'll show you the footage of that right now. So, there are some idiots out there who think, oh, well, I've just had an incident. Yeah, well, we don't care about your incident. You've just taken out a generator. It's quite useful, but there we go. Right, now time for me to go over to the main area, because not too long from now we'll have a... Right, this man here is a legend. As in, what did you do as soon as I said goodbye? You killed the computer.
Yep. So that I have to fix it later again, and we killed the stream, everything. Right as you said, mic drop. See ya. Yeah. We killed everything.
But hey, Baldies, thank you for the season.
Thank you for this.
So this man and his guys have been clutch here for all the way through the season. So now, time to go over to the other bit of the paddock. And now we can actually walk on the track because there's no idiots driving around it. See you in a bit. All I'm going to say is...
It's perfect.
Someone just got pulled by the Rosas. So this man here is giving me a lift back to Riga, and we just saw someone getting pulled by the police, didn't we? A BMW 3 Series E92 undertook 2 cars, then tried to undertake a third, and that one was a stealth police car. Karma is a bitch, I'm sorry. But on to Riga, and then time to head home. So it's been a great one here at Algarve. I have to say a big thanks to Yanis, Yana, everybody at the team, and I'll catch up with you when I get back to Stansted. After the flight back from Riga, traffic from Stansted was minuscule at best. I got through the E-gates without any problems. So, glad to be home. Got some unpacking to do, get the dirty washing sorted, and then hit the hay, ready for chilling out tomorrow. So thanks for watching vlog number 13, my final trip to Latvia this year. And in 2 weeks, I'll see you for vlog 14, final round of the BNL at Home of Champions, Karting Gang. Until next time, thanks for watching. See you again soon.